On a delightful day, a class had a test, and 6 girls got A pluses while Ivy got an F minus. She was aggravated from the 6 girls talking about it, and that is when she became Black Ivy.
Hunter received her powers of mind control, super fighting abilities, and utility belt by her dad. Fast forward to the present, we find her walking home. When everything changes in New York, Hunter was walking to her house, and while she's walking, she sees a building collapse. And then she touches her hair tie, and she's in hero mode.
Princess Night Slasher received her superpowers of shapeshifting, seeing the future, and fire by a cobra biting her. Fast forward to the present and we find her walking into her house. When everything changes, she looks to the side and sees Hunter fighting Black Ivy, and they were neck to neck.
This girl received her superpowers of invisibility, time, and telekinesis by explosion. Fast forward to the present and we find her walking home and texting. When everything changes, she gets there and her porch lights up and she sees Black Ivy on the roof. She drops her phone and screams.
Blossom Nightcrafter received her powers of shapeshifting, seeing the future, and sound by a potion spilling all over her. Fast forward to the present, we find her walking out of Starbucks. When everything changes, she sees 2 superheroes fight Black Ivy, and that's when she joins in.
The Night Shifter received her superpowers of shapeshifting, light, and telekinesis by chemicals falling on her. Fast forward to the present and we find her walking out of Starbucks with Diamond. When everything changes, she falls to the ground and touches her earring and joins the action.
Creality received her superpowers of telekinesis, shapeshifting, and stones and rocks by accidental experiment. Fast forward to the present, we find her walking out of Publix. When everything changes, she sees 5 girls running for Black Ivy, so then she joins in. After a while, Black Ivy stops and sees them all. She runs in and hides. The girls then stop and rest and figure out everything, then go back into battle.
As the 6 New Yorkers jumped ferociously at Black Ivy, everybody was doing their own part. Hunter was tasering her. Princess Night Slasher was dragging her by the hair. Girl was throwing a car at her. Blossom Nightcrafter and the Night Shifter were turning into dragons and throwing fireballs at her. Creality threw rocks at Black Ivy. Black Ivy was exhausted.
After a while, Hunter had put Black Ivy under my control while the rest of the superheroes were creating something. Then they tied Black Ivy with ropes and fired their new combination powers, which they called Electrolyte. After they put Ivy in jail, they traveled to Diamond's house, and while they were traveling, they chatted about being an alliance, and they all agreed and became the